neck-high fastball that time.
Amazing he was patient. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Full count.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Runners are at second and third with one down. The next 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Smith, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bases are loaded with only one out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Hayward on the run. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground.
With the sacks full right there, it's kind of unfortunate to hit the ball that well and see it bounce over the wall for a ground rule double. All 3 runs might have scored if that ball stayed in the ballpark. Instead, they'll have to just settle for 2 for right now.
Matt Duffy.
Into the box, Matt Duffy will swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone, and that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the series, and the Rays have opened this up to 5-0.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. He swings and grounds it to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the third baseman, Manny Machado. Miller's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
0-2, here it comes. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 1-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Rays 5 and the Cubs nothing. Leading off the inning, Francis Beltran, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First offering on its way. Hammered the other way to deep right field. McCutchen going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Stepping in, Addison Russell.
Batting ninth, shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Russell.
Changeup in for a strike. And a fastball just a bit up. Curveball that time, not even close. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A little bouncer. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Chris Bryant goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Nope, that's down.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. 1-1 the count to the. He will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out to right. McCutchen is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Javier Baez. First time up, he went down looking. He starts him out with a curveball for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is McCutchen. And that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. Here's Addison Russell. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Nope, that's a ball.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
3-2 now. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Here's Jason Hayward now. He doubled his last time through. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Weak roller right side. Florival in the hole. On to first, and there were 2 down. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Popped him up. Duffy is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They won't make a dent. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit hard.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up full side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. The 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
To 1-2 now. Contreras, base runner at first with 1 out. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. Tampa Bay leads this one 6-0. Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Hit hard up the middle. Duffy up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. There's our line score for the ball game thus far. We're in the 8th from Tropicana Field with Tampa Bay on top and trying to hold on. Javier Baez comes on with 1-0. Popped him up. Duffy calls for it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Francis Beltran. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. In there, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Luplow is after it. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Sam Freeman comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And there's one down now. Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
He's set. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Schwarber is in pursuit, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brock.
Stepping in now, Brock Stassi. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Digging in once again, Jordan Luplow. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Jordan Luplow.
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Count still at 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he chased it in the dirt.
Pick up
The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the one, but they're still in control, 7-0. Nighttime here in the Tampa-St. Pete area as we welcome you back for the 9th inning in this one on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Cubs, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty B. He's got a chance to close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go. He's got a smile on his face out there.
Oh, D-Row, this is what every manager loves. One day where you cannot have to empty out everybody in that bullpen. Going in. Into the ninth inning in today's game with your starting pitcher, you can't ask for more than he's given them up to this point.
High and deep to right center. Kiermaier giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number two.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Machado is there. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ian Happ. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Two out, nobody on. Happ with a 2-1 count now. Now the 2-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Be on the attack and let them beat you.
He loses him on ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Striding into the box, Chris Bryant. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Cubs are down to their final strike here. And the Rays have done it. They are World Series champions.
Well, they just clinched the World Series title in front of the home crowd, and no doubt about it, this town is going to be rocking and rolling tonight. Just like this stadium is rocking right now as they celebrate something they'll remember forever. They are the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.